What is up, you saggy schlong suspenders? I'm McStud. Welcome to the motherfucking McStud show. It's fucking Wednesday. It's hump day. Tasty fucking beverage. Cheers, bitches. Hope you guys are having an amazing motherfucking week. We're halfway through it. Holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend. But remember why it's Memorial Day weekend. I will do a video on that come that day. Anyways, it's fucking Humpty Hump Day, goddammit. So drop those pants and get those nibbly bits exposed to fucking air and get to humping something. Preferably a living, breathing human. And if not that, then an approved sex toy. And no, animals are not approved sex toys. And neither is an apple pie. But anyways, I know there's a few of you out there that like to hear drunken stories. Rugby, I know you're one of them. So I'm going to tell one of mine from back in college. And I don't think I've discussed this before. But if I have, I'm not sorry, because I'm going to tell it again. Because I don't recall even mentioning this. Maybe parts and pieces, but I don't think I've ever told this story on here. And in any video I have on YouTube. But, back in college. Yes, I went to college. For 5 years, 5.5. I was not Van Wilder. It was horrible. But back in college, this bar that my roommate and I used to go to all the time decided to rent a charter bus. Actually, he worked at the bar, but not that that matters. Just a regular tour bus, or not a charter bus. You know, and they load it with fucking beer and alcohol and shit. And I forget how much it costs to do it, but the bus was going to go to Cincinnati for a Cubs and Reds game. My roommate was a huge Cubs fan, and so were most of the other people, and he's like, let's fucking go. I was like, okay, cool. It was a fairly early game, if I remember right. And I think Cincinnati was about 3 hours away. Well, the night before, we went to our buddy's house on campus. We had a handful of buddies lived in the campus house. You live with 4 or 5 people. I live with 5 other dudes on campus, but, and we had many house parties at this place, and they were having a house party that night as well. So we're all drinking and having a good time and shit, no big deal. And we started playing beer pong. And then my roommate was done playing, so I thought it'd be a spectacular fucking idea to play by myself, 2-on-1. I'm like, I got you motherfuckers. And needless to say, I lost fucking horribly, and we didn't play beer pong like people do today, We poured about an inch or so of beer in the bottom of the solo cups. And when you'd make a ball in one, someone on the other team had to drink that beer. Now keep in mind, we did have a cup of water on each side to wash the ping pong balls off with, but in hindsight, it was still fucking disgusting. But whoever lost also had to drink the other team's beer, however many cups they had left. Anyways, I get my ass handed to me, and I think I'm okay, but I know I'm drunk. But I kept drinking, and at some point ended up in the front yard and throwing up. I have a vague memory of throwing up on their fence and passing out in the grass, And the next thing I know, my roommate's waking me up because we got to get ready to leave for the fucking game. I'm still fucking drunk. I am fucking hammered. And I feel like complete ass. I feel like shit. All I want to do is fucking sleep. So anyways, we get to the bus and leave. And as we get on the bus, I notice some people keep calling me dickhead. And all I was doing, I didn't talk to anyone really. I was tired. I just wanted to fucking sleep. So I keep passing out. And again, on the way, I was asleep and I would get woke up because I was getting fucking teabagged numerous times on the way there and on the way home. But I pretty much slept the whole way until I get woke up from that bullshit. When we get to the game, I haven't had any fucking alcohol to drink. Didn't want it, man. I felt like shit. I was still fucking pretty rough. Well, I got to get up to piss at the game, so I go to the bathroom and wash my hands. I look in the fucking mirror, and I got these dicks drawn. I got a dick drawn on my fucking across my forehead. I got one on my cheeks and shit. I went into the fucking game like that. I'm around people, and I tried to wash it off, and I could not wash this shit off, So I got to finish the rest of the game with these dicks on my head. And after the game, we end up going to a couple bars in the area, and then we go to leave, and the fucking bus driver decided to fucking take off. So, the guy that got the bus, he made some fucking calls, and after a fucking hour later, we get back on the goddamn bus, where I pass out again, and continue to be woke up by getting fucking balls on my face. But to be fair, it's all in good fun because teabagging was a thing back then. I did it to my friends who passed out too. You know, it's like a mutual. They were getting me back for the times I got them. So yeah, you know, we get back home and I just go to fucking bed. I was still feeling like shit and needed to fucking sleep. So that was my rough fucking experience all day with dicks on my head in front of at a whole fucking baseball game in Cincinnati. And at the bars afterwards. It was a goddamn mess. Anyways, I know that was long and drawn out. But that's my drunken story for tonight. Thanks for watching. I'm McStud. It's hump day. Do the humpy hump. And if you can, get busy in a Burger King bathroom.